This is true. This is true. The great thing about dying is you can only do it once. And if you're lucky, you'll know where, when, and how it happens.
Yep.
If you're really lucky, you'll have some control over those.
I'm ready.
I think now we're just gonna do the charge. So yeah, this is what I was talking about before. This is our Disco Inferno, which incidentally is a fire starter that has no flamers in it. It's all small lasers with a couple of ER mediums. Because we commit mech bay heresy in this mercenary company. It is a surprisingly effective design. Or at least it has been so far. Well, Bamboozle, believe it or not, even if I don't find a 10Q, I'm gonna try to build one as closely as I can. That's always the goal, is the biggest engine I can find and as many snub PPCs as I can fit in the thing. The more the merrier. If I run out of hard points, I'll get the duct tape.
Yes, Commander. Standing by.
Alright, I'm interested to see how this next engagement is gonna go. I'm wondering if it's gonna be another situation where we get hit with turrets, or if it's gonna be a base defense. Because these turrets appear to, if not be allied, then are at least neutral. So it's kind of shaping up to be a base defense when it's all said and done. Oh, I'm sure we'll get more small pulse lasers as we continue through the campaign. I've also written down a note to keep an eye out for them in the stores. Because yeah, if we can, I would like to replace all of those small lasers with small pulse lasers. Eventually.
Waiting for orders.
This is the excruciating part, is the having to run all of these mechs and vehicles up to a base.
Acknowledged. Roger that.
This might be a mistake, but again, cult of bad tactical decisions, so let's do it. See what happens. Ping sent, power-ups detected. Alright, so what are we dealing with? Ambush from where? Oh, everywhere, apparently. Alright, let's see what we're actually up against. Okay. That's it? 3 mechs? What? Yeah, like basically the buildings exploded. I guess the interpretation is supposed to be that they were in the buildings. Now, are these? Yeah, the turrets are on their side, it looks like. Thunderbolts and mortars. Alright, that's an odd combination, but I guess as long as we're close, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Which I say as pretty much our entire lance is a half a mile away from them. Maybe not gonna work out so well. That's alright, we'll make it work. We always do. We could potentially take a shot, right? Oh no, that's the wrong guy.
Move order received.
Because we gotta finish this move out before they'll actually let us do anything.
On my way. Hot damn.
Speaking of heresy, General Quarters. I don't know, I I feel like the Victor gets a lot of undue hate. Like, it's not a bad mech, it's just not a great mech. It's just okay. That's the way I feel about it. Like, in the right hands, with the right setup, it can be useful. It just often isn't. Or, I guess, to put it a better way, it's often outclassed by the time you start getting your hands on them.
Missed.
Like, by the time you start reliably having victors, you've usually already moved past them. Would this be in an artillery piece? I'm just gonna hang in the back here. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time or ammunition trying to get up close. So we do have the urban mech with the thumper cannon. As if the version that we ran into with the howitzer wasn't bad enough, now we run into the version with the thumper cannon. Then we've also got a dragon. So that's not great, but it's doable. And then we got some kind of 50-tonner that we haven't identified yet. I think, well, I don't even have a shot, basically, so let's take a shot here.
Here it comes.
Try not to whiff it too bad. Oh, nice, we actually got the hit. Almost a direct hit. Yeah, it's kind of an odd fit for a dragon. This reeks of, like, periphery. See, I did it again. I said it correctly. This reeks of a periphery dragon, which I don't know what the hell it's doing here, but we are up against, well, effectively pirates, so I'm not terribly surprised.
Commander. Affirmative.
It's what I expect from pirates.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Erst. This is your time to shine, buddy. Let's see. I mean, chat, you know what time it is, don't you? This Irby was stupid enough to get into melee range. Although, to be fair, the Disco Inferno has, what, a 280 in it? So everything is in melee range. But yes, it's punching time. Well, technically it's kicking time. Then again, maybe we should punch. But I like to kick because when you kick, you're usually able to fire the full complement of weapons. So you get more damage that way. So yeah, we're gonna kick him in the dick and give him the full alpha. As you do. Standard company policy, after all. And there goes a leg. Nice. Nice. Take a dirt nap, loser. You earned it. Well, that's now an artillery piece that is completely ineffective. Look, Automod, you need to stop, alright? If my people want to cuss, let them cuss. It's fine.
Reporting.
I feel like Erst is going to end this damn mission before our people even get up here to do anything.
Roger. Full speed.
I mean, I wouldn't complain if that turned out to be the case. 64% chance? I say we take it. Sparrow, you got some big shoes to fill. Let's see how you do it.
Unleashing hell.
You did not get the hit. Or did he? I feel like he didn't get the shot. Oh my. Well, now we know what the 50-tonner is. Now, was that the AC-20 version? No, it's a heavy rifle, which is basically an AC-10, if I remember right. But those gyro jets could be dangerous. I will say punching is definitely more stylish, but kicking means more DACA, and that's what matters, to me at least. Let's see. If we go in here, I can take a shot at the dragon. I think we'll do that. Because the Irby is down. I want to see if we can get an LBX hit. It's very low chances to hit, but I'm still going to try it anyway. Oh, wait, you still have spawn protection. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Unfortunately, that's the only thing I can shoot at now. So, yeah, that whole thing about cult of bad tactical decisions. Well, I guess we take the shitty shot, because that's all I gave us. We got some hits. We got some hits. It's better than nothing.
Standing by. Quick stepping it. Aye, aye.
Alright. Brick with Treb. Are you blocked? No, you're just slow. I don't know if I would use the phrase haulin' ass to describe anything that a trebuchet does. But maybe that's just me? Alright. I see you. You have made your intentions known, and I will respond in kind.
Waiting for orders. Acknowledged.
Turrets going live. Okay. Great. I'm not really worried about turrets. I'm more worried about the mechs. I mean, mortars and thunderbolts can definitely do some damage. Especially in the back. Oh, there's more than two. I didn't see that turret. Alright, well that changes things up a little bit. What is this turret then? Quad mediums. Is that it? Or are we gonna find another turret just magically appear out of nowhere? Let's see. I think we take a shot with the artillery. If I was gonna take a shot, it would probably be at this turret. Even though we will probably miss.
Got it.
No, we got the hit and stripped most of the armor.
Reporting.
Outstanding.
Major armor loss. I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
All right. Well, that is not what I was expecting, but I will take it. And not like that. Let's see. Then I think we'll roll over here. Actually, no, this is the galleon. We need to... Whatever we're doing, we need to get maximum evasion, because that's the only way this thing's gonna survive. So we will... I think we'll run down here with the Tickle Factory. Take some shots at this medium laser turret. Maybe give it something to shoot at for a turn or two while we handle the rest of the stuff. So I don't know why. You guys can chime in with this if you know what I'm talking about. But when I look at this turret, just the design of it, does anybody else get, like... Okay, what, the name of the game is Warzone 2100. It's a game from, like, the very early 2000s. And it was a real-time strategy game where you could actually design your own units. And when I see these turrets, this, to me, looks like the anti-aircraft turrets in that game. That's all I can see when I see these turrets. Speaking of Warzone 2100, if you want to play it, if you have played it, if you've never played it but you want to play it, it is actually free on Steam right now forever. And if you, like me, tried to play the Abandonware version, yeah, if you tried to play the Abandonware or the open source version, one of the big issues with the game was that all of the music and voice lines and everything and all the videos were not in that package. You just had the game sound. But the free version on Steam actually has all of the original audio, all the cutscenes, all the music, everything. So yeah, if like me, you once played the game or you wanted to play it, you can get it for free right now and play it to your heart's content. So that's your free tidbit of the day. I think it was re-released like 4 or 5 years ago, and because it's abandonware, they're not charging anything for it. So, yeah, you can pick it up for nothing. And I think it's definitely worth a play if you've never played it before, because it was from that, like, peak era of RTS, where every real-time strategy game was trying to, like, outdo the others and trying to innovate and come up with new ideas. So to me, it holds a special place in my heart as a real-time strategy game that was not afraid to do crazy stuff. So, Erst, right now you are in the danger zone, my friend. Well, there you go, Fallen Hero. Yeah, again, free is always good. Never turn down free. Just don't do yourself a disservice by putting it in your backlog and then never playing it. Yes, that was the oil was the pretty much the only resource. It was the one thing that you used. It was the currency. Uh-oh. General Quarters, thank you for the sub. Making Fallen Hero the newest member of the cult of bad tactical decisions. But Erst, I wanted to see what you want to do, because the rear torso on this mech is basically down to nothing. So you could be going home in a very expensive body bag if we don't play this very carefully. You can't punch a turret. So I think what I'm going to do is point you in this direction, so we can at least face your back away from the enemy. I don't know how effective that strategy will be. Alright, alright. You've convinced me. We'll turn off the medium lasers.
Alright, folks, let's get
And there we go. Turret destroyed. Outstanding. So the Irby's getting back up. Let's see what he does. I don't think he can do anything. Oh no, he can. How about that? I don't know if I would have picked a fight with the AC-20 Hetzer, though.
Awaiting orders.
However, that decision's gonna be on you. And my retort is precision strike with an AC-20. Hetzer is indeed gonna Hetz.
Target is confirmed.
There you go. Hit that man in the face so hard he ejected. Alright, that's a fair retaliation. That was a fair retaliation.
Orders.
I think in both cases, both parties fucked around and found out. So we can say that everyone had a learning experience today. Alright, let's see. What do we want to prioritize? I mean, why can't I just run through the building and punch the dragon? That's what I want to do. Why will you not let me do it? I could charge the hunchback. Yeah, and he basically burned all of his gyrojet ammo to take out the Hetzer, which, I mean, the Hetzer's pretty heavily armored, so that was his best chance. You know what? I don't care. Charge. He deserves a good smack in the face. It's not maximum damage, but it's maximum payback, and that's what matters. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Yeah. I think it's time for the full alpha. Why not? Give it to him, chat.
Firing a full salvo. Hot damn, let's do
There we go. Welcome back, Asta. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Hopefully your Friday evening is going well.
Commander?
Oh, that's right. We still got that T-bolt turret. Well, we're gonna have to do something about that. And the something is an AC-20.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Because in much the same way that duct tape can fix most engineering problems, an AC-20 can fix most tactical problems. Boob. Boob. Wait, where? Mine? Oh. Well, see, now you got me all excited, Bolo. Damn it. Alright, well, speaking of Bolo,
Gotcha.
congratulations, you've spent most of this mission running from one point to another as everyone else kills the things. But you know what? At least you were here. You haven't fired a single shot in anger, but at least you were here.
What do you need?
Alright, we don't have many targets left. In fact, I think we've just got the 2 mags. So, I guess we take a shot at the dragon, avoid damaging our people.
Like this.
Man, I gotta say though, this Wolfbane's guy is doing a pretty good job. Damn you, Automod. I apologize, Tex. The bot drinks. I need to fix that. I just didn't have time to figure it out during the stream.
Good to go.
Alright, let's see. What's the Galleon gonna do? The Galleon's gonna get maximum evasion and shoot somebody in the back. Because that's what you do with a Galleon. I bet it's not what you should do with a Galleon, but that's what I do with it.
Taking a shot.
Is every once in a while you get that lucky shot. Well, Tex, it was good to see you. Hope you enjoy your Friday and your weekend. And hopefully we will see you around again.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can get this Panther Sniper into a little bit of an elevated position. If we can roll up here... Huh. I feel like every time I bring this Panther into a situation like this, I tell myself I should really get some jump jets on it again. And then I never do. And I always regret it.
I got it. Don't think.
Because if I had some jump jets on this thing, I'd be able to put the Panther in the perfect position.
Commander?
And Erst again in the Disco Inferno. Now that you don't have to worry about turrets shooting you in the back,
Got it, Commander.
we can be a little dumber, tactically speaking. And, yeah.
Acknowledged.
Give them the lasers. You missed. Correct. That is the objective, Sierra. Eventually, we want to get to the point where, hopefully with AI assistance, we can make terrible decisions at lightning speed
Copy that, Commander.
to the point where our terrible decisions balance each other out by virtue of their sheer stupidity. Structure exposed, and we are so close to knocking this boy down. So close.
Yes, Commander.
If you think for a second that I'm not about to take the opportunity to kick this dude in the dick and full alpha him, then you don't know me very well, because that's exactly what I'm doing.
Aye, aye. Engaging.
So first take the kick, and then take the full alpha.
Hit him hard.
And then take the explosions as half your mech disintegrates. And then take a dirt nap, loser. That dude's having a bad day all of a sudden. Which is good. We are the Amazon Prime of bad days, because we be delivering that shit overnight every day.
Affirmative.
Wow. I think we've only hit that dragon like once or twice, and we've already exposed structure on it. So that guy's got to have pretty much no armor. Oh, you wanna put in a gem? Okay, I think we can make that happen. If your turn comes around again before this mission is over, I will make sure you get to DFA something. Oh yeah, of course. We put jump jets on the Disco Inferno because that was the whole point. There you go, Bolo. You did finally get to shoot something. And not only did you get to shoot something, you got the engine crit and destroyed the mech when you did.
Yeah, Commander.
You missed a little, but not much. Actually, you missed a visit from the man himself, Mr. Tex of the BPL, dropped in to give us a little visit.
Aye, aye.
But he actually just left. Said he had wine, women, and hard drugs to take care of on a Friday night.
All weapons, fire.
Oh, that was a hell of a whiff.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
So there's a part of me that's like, we can end this mission very quickly. But then there's that other part of me that's like, but Erst wants to DFA so bad, and I want him to have that moment. I guess, I mean, I'll do some damage. I'm not gonna... Look, I apologize in advance if I accidentally destroy the dragon.
Oh, you're gonna get some now.
I want you to have your moment.
Now I'm just tearing you up.
Oh, you wanted to do it the hunchback. Well, yeah, that was unfortunate. If I had known that, I would have left him on his back.
Standing by.
But that's okay, because your turn is up, which means we're gonna let you DFA. And you're probably gonna fall over. But I'm gonna let you do it anyway. And in fact, we're gonna go full K-Kona, and I'm gonna let you fire all of the lasers. So not only are you gonna DFA, oh, you can't fire the lasers. Well, shit. It's alright, we're still gonna DFA.
Affirmative. Hey, let's slip the dogs of war.
And there's the knockdown. To be expected. But you got to have your moment. I mean, Canopus is a long drive, Sierra.
Commander?
Not to mention, like, speaking from experience, if you're not into one very specific kink, and that specific kink is being dominated by a woman in tight leather,
Coordinates received.
then there isn't a whole lot to be had in Canopus, unfortunately.
It's go time.
I mean, I know a lot of people are into that. I'm not, though. And there we go. Engine destruction, and that's an end of mission.
Successful.
So yeah, mission accomplished. Unfortunately, we had the Hetzer take a little bit of a beating. Hopefully, our boy survived, but I don't know. Really, Osta? Well, congratulations on making it that long on this terrible rock that we inhabit. That is a mighty accomplishment. 60 years young is nothing to sneeze at. Let's see. Okay. So Sparrow's injured for fucking 6 months, but otherwise managed to survive. Alright, let's see what we're getting here. The salvage was not as good as I hoped it would be, but that doesn't mean we can't make the best of it. So we know a thumper cannon is going to be worth some decent money. So obviously I'm going to take that. The T-Bolt 5 isn't worth a whole lot, but it might be worth taking, just so we can play around with it. Small lasers, but no small pulse lasers. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, maybe we just take the mech parts. I don't really want a dragon, but we could sell it. I got another hunchback part, so that's good. Do we take the Irby parts? Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? Can we actually build another Irby? No. In fact, I don't think we can build another hunchback either. I thought we had more hunchy parts. I could swear that we did. Oh, we do. We only got one. Well, that's disappointing. AFP? No, probably not. With this mission, I was probably gonna call it a stream, after this. I mean, we'll do some closing out of the stream and stuff, but yeah, I don't think I'll do another mission. It's getting pretty late. But, all the same, it was good to see you. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. And hope to see you next time. Right now I'm planning to stream again on Tuesday, but, feel free to give me a follow on the Twitter machine and keep an eye out there to see when the next time I'm gonna go live is. While you say late, bah humbug, I haven't eaten today. Oh, don't worry, Bamboos, I'm not going anywhere yet. We're gonna finish things out, and I'll do like I normally do. I'll close out the stream like I do. Let's see, what do we get for Thumper ammo? Not a whole lot. We could go for Pharaoh. It's not a terrible get. Although I'd rather have either Indo Steel or an XL engine. Those would be more useful, I think. Heavy rifle's not bad, but I don't think we have any heavy rifle ammo. Yeah, screw it. We'll go with Pharaoh and... I think I'll take some shaped charge ammo, so that way, if we field another Thumper, that shaped charge ammo is actually really good. Oh, you know what? I wasn't even paying attention to that, but you're right. Small binaries. It's not quite a small pulse, but it does kind of fit in the same category. Because it does the extra damage. So maybe instead of small pulse lasers, we can put those. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's grab a couple of small binaries. We'll stick those on the Disco Inferno. Let's see what else we get. So we got all the mech part. Actually, yeah, I didn't even realize. Like, we were getting so much salvage from this mission, we picked up almost everything anyway. Which isn't bad. I don't really want a 120 core. I'm gonna sell the Thumper because that was the plan from the beginning. I don't want machine guns. I don't think I really want gyro jets either. I mean, they're okay, but I don't think I'm ever gonna use them. I don't like them because they don't have very good accuracy. I think I'll sell them. It's fine. But yeah, we can keep everything else. Alright, let's see. See what the damage was. Again, thankfully we don't have to worry about repairing the vehicle. I'm starting to get a little bit worried though, because like, with the exception of that one mission where Game Master got blown up and ended up in the hospital, normally, the Hetzer has been really good about surviving engagements and punching way above its weight class. But the last couple of missions, since Game Master has not been in that thing, it's getting either destroyed or disabled like every mission. So like, now that we're not taking the Scorpion, the cursed Scorpion, I'm starting to worry that the curse might be moving on to the Hetzer. Yeah, see, I never played MechWarrior Online, but I do remember seeing videos on the YouTubes about that. Like, back when the game was a little more popular, and you would just see people putting these just complete bullshit builds together. And I'm like, that is such cheese, but it's funny as hell to watch. I mean, that's fair. It's fair, Erst. Game Master has put a whole lot of missions in that Hetzer, so... I could see the machine spirit maybe not being happy about having somebody else behind the controls. Let's see, so the fire starter did take some damage, but not any damage to the systems, which is good. I keep forgetting to repair the battle armor, so let's go ahead and do that before I forget about it for a third mission in a row. And once again, they were all completely destroyed and lost all the weapons. Because that seems to be a recurring theme. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to go with machine guns for right now because we're running out of lasers. Then it'll at least get the battle armor on the field, and that's the important thing. Because there's a couple of missions, especially not this past one, but the one before that, where we were up on that ridge line, that battle armor would have come in handy on that mission if we had had it, so... I'm definitely feeling its absence. But we've also got a lot of people with experience in the barracks. Yeah, we do have SRMs. The only problem with the SRMs is you basically only get one shot with them. It's a one-shot weapon for battle armor. And that can be useful, but then they basically lose all of their damage potential after the first volley. I think it still do some damage, but their damage potential goes way, way down after that first shot.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see. Bolo! If you're gonna be in an artillery mech, we definitely want to get you some tactics. We'll put some points into piloting as well.
Standing by.
Brick. Good old Brick. With the trench bucket. What do we get? More accuracy in minimum range, which I think is good. Yeah, we'll go with that. Go with tactics. Yeah, Kairos, the thing about the PPCs is they're really heavy though, and I think I was only able to put, like, even if I strip all the armor from the battle armor, I think you can only fit 2, maybe 3 into a squad. I think we could probably do more PPCs, like, if I got one of the others, like the Achilles battle armor that has 6 tons to play with instead of 4, I think we could probably make a PPC lance work, or a PPC squad work. But with the baseline battle armor, they just don't have enough tonnage to be able to mount those weapons. Which is disappointing, but I understand why they do it.
Orders?
Let's see. Carrick. You're typically in vehicles. I think we normally put you in the galleon, so tactics might not be bad. Let's see. Master Tactician. Mechs piloted. Never mind. Mechs don't matter to a vehicle pilot. Passive, gain 33% boost to all support weapons, short and medium range brackets. Okay, well, you're not using a support weapon. Gain 33% boost to all bomb bay weapons. Again, you're not flying an aircraft. Oh, sensor sweep. Perform sensor lock on all enemies within 350 meters. Yes, that's the thing that, what's-his-face has. So yeah, we will absolutely go with that.
Training complete.
Because it's not a super useful ability on Whiplash since he's always in the APC. But since Carrick is primarily driving the galleon, she's going to be able to get like right up in people's faces and hit that sensor sweep and then just boom. Give us huge sensor updates on stuff. So yeah, I think that's a good get.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see. For the boss, we did finally get enough points for our next point of guts. I'll say for the next.
Complete.
Commander.
Ozark, our sniper, our resident sniper. I really think we just continue to save for that next level, because we are only a few hundred experience away from the final level on gunnery. And Ozark really is a sniper. Like, she is hitting every target. And I hate her voice, but goddamn, she is super effective.
Orders? Yes, Commander.
Sparrow did manage to level up, even though he had a bad time. So maybe we give him guts. I mean, if he's gonna be a vehicle pilot and be getting blown up all the time. I think we'll do gunnery. And we'll do guts. We'll do redundant components. Because that protects them from more critical damage in vehicles. So, definitely a good get.
Confirmed, Commander.
For a vehicle pilot, anyway. Let's see. Sundance. Again, as our tank, we're going to pump guts on you.
Training complete.
I'm your
And then we got Erst's, and Erst wanted piloting and guts on his guy. So let's see. For our first ability, we got Sure Movement. Mechs piloted by this pilot gain 1 bonus evasion after moving. That's really good. If the move is not a sprint, jump, or charge to melee, the unit also gains entrenched. That's also really good. Holy crap. Phantom's good too, but Sure Movement is just, like, why would you not take that ability? As a passive? Like, yeah, Sure Movement is just insanely good as a passive. Because, like, it's a passive. You don't have to do anything for it. It's just a flat upgrade. And then let's see, for guts, what do we got? We got Bulwark, which, again, we already know is flat damage reduction. Which I think is definitely better than Shielded Stance. Like, Shielded Stance is good in a one-off, but Bulwark is just passive damage reduction forever. And it's also passive reduction against AoE, so, like, to me, like, there's no contest there as to which to pick.
Mech warrior training complete.
So there we go. Erst, you now have 2 very good skills.
Confirmed.
Whiplash, you are up for your next level of tactics, so we're absolutely gonna take it. And then that just leaves us with Wolfbanes And we definitely did pump guts on this guy. We give him some gunnery, give him some piloting, get him up to 4s across the board. And then maybe he'll be competent. Alright. No skills for him yet, but that'll come with time. And then, did we start an engineering project? I'm pretty sure we did, right? It was the vehicle thing? Yeah. Alright. So, let's go and save the game. As you do. And, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a stream there. Like I said before, we're getting pretty late in the evening. And it's a Friday, so I'd like to do some stuff with folks and have myself a nice Friday evening as well. So, we will wrap things up, and we will come back to this campaign some other time. Maybe next stream, or maybe we'll do something a little bit different. I don't know. Now that I was talking about Warzone, I suddenly kind of have the urge to play it. So yeah, who knows? I don't know. We might try something different next time. We might continue the BTA campaign. Who knows? I don't know. I would hate for you guys to think that I planned that far ahead. Also, speaking of free games, another free game, if you guys did not know, on Steam right now, is a game called Cryptarch. So if you were following the Steam Next Fest, there was a game called Gunhead, which is like a 3D roguelike shooter type of game. The prequel, or the previous game from that developer, Cryptarch, which is basically the same game but in 2D, is actually free right now on Steam until tomorrow. As a celebration of the release of Gunhead, since that's the sequel. So yeah, if you're curious and you want another free game that you could potentially play this weekend, give it a shot. I will definitely be playing some Cryptarch this weekend. I don't know when I will pick up Gunhead. I will definitely play it, but I probably won't buy it just yet, especially right now, being currently unemployed. I've got to be careful about what I spend my money on. Gunhead was a live-action anime-themed movie. Really. See, when I think of Gunhead and anime, I think of No Guns, No Life, which is a whole other thing. Like, give me a hard-boiled sci-fi detective drama featuring a cyborg that has a giant revolver for a head. You have literally ticked all of the boxes that are required for me to watch your show with no questions asked. I just wish that the show and the manga were getting more attention, but that's just the way things go, I guess. But anyway, again, just as a reiteration, like I always do at the end of the stream, I want to reiterate, again, for the folks that were late or were not here at the very beginning, I am now currently unemployed. I was laid off from my job. I am going to be looking for work in the next couple of weeks and hopefully find a job soon. But the reason that I wanted to let you guys know is so that if you see changes to the schedule or anything like that, don't be concerned. I'm just going to be going to interviews and things like that, so I may have to rearrange the streaming schedule depending on what I'm doing for the job search. So don't worry. Again, it's not a cry for help. I'm not, flaking out or anything like that, but I may need to move things around. I will try to maintain the Tuesday and Friday schedule for now, but obviously, depending on how the job hunt goes and what kind of job I end up getting, I may have to change the stream schedule permanently, but I will let you guys know more about that once I have some information. For right now, everything's up in the air. Also, again, for the folks that weren't here at the beginning of the stream, we do have new emotes that are available. Well, really only one new emote today, but I do have the rest in the pipeline, and they're just pending approval. I didn't do anything risque with them, so I'm not sure why it's taking so long for Twitch to approve the new emotes. But they are in the pipeline, and we're just waiting for them to pop up. So hopefully, by the next time we stream, you guys will have a few more emotes to play around with. I think that's all I had in terms of updates and stuff. I just wanted to make sure, again, for everybody that was missing or that wasn't here or showed up late, wanted you guys to know. So yeah. I think that's it. We will call it a stream. So, as always, I want to thank you guys for coming in, joining me on this Friday evening for some more BattleTech. We did good. We had 2 successful missions and had a few curveballs, but I think all in all, it worked out pretty well. We salvaged a grasshopper. That's our first heavy mech for the Lance. So, again, the struggle to reach the top rungs continues, but we're making slow progress. Beyond that, I hope we continue to make that kind of progress. But again, thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for making the stream a great one. Thanks for all the subs and the gifted subs and the prime subs, and thanks to Mr. Tex from the BPL who's already moved on for the night but decided to join us and hang out for a little bit. Didn't expect to see that on a Friday, so that was a hell of a thing. Again, you can find me on the Twitter machine to find out when I'm going to go live and to just watch the random ramblings about anime and games and BattleTech that I make on there. And you can always find the VODs on the YouTubes where these will go up eventually. Again, I said this last time, but you guys can, if you would like to see the VOD schedule happen a little more rapidly, let me know. But I like to keep it to 3 a week just to give you guys time to not only watch the content, but also have time to do other things so that you don't have to spend an hour watching my stuff every day. But yeah, that's all I had. Again, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for making it a great stream. Love you guys, and I hope I'll see you next time. And to close out the stream, as I always do, I want to remind you that your life has value, and that the world is a better place with you in it. Never let anyone tell you otherwise, and I'll see you next time.